Hey there, Cashflow Crew. So we have about 9 videos to go through today, starting the new segment where you guys can write in your questions and I'll answer them in a live video and or email, whatever you request. If you want to go ahead and send anything, it's right here, thecodyscashflow.com/contact. Read the rules, fill out the form, submit the form, and I'll go ahead and answer within 5 business days. One, it helps me get more content out there for veterans. It helps me show how I'm helping veterans so that you guys can see the questions that I get asked every single day since I got out of the military, and so that you can get your answers live so you don't have to wait, you don't have to lose sleep, you don't have to do any of those things. So first question of the day comes in from young 18-year-old. We're always going to use either John Doe or Jane Doe, depending on whoever the individual is. So John Doe wrote in saying, I'm 18. I'm about to graduate high school. I'm curious if I should go to college. Is it still worth it? I'm not sure if I should go ahead and apply for multiple scholarships or if I should just go ahead and sign the dotted line, go for the Army ROTC scholarship. Well, John, I got to say that I think ROTC is probably a good option as long as you have the GPA for it. Couple of questions. Are you doing in-state tuition or are you doing out-of-state tuition? Because I know a lot of guys out there who had out-of-state tuition didn't have everything covered and had to get student loans. So I would recommend, if you're going to be doing ROTC at all, try to do it in-state at a university so that you can go ahead and get that paid for. An ROTC program helped me tremendously when I was starting to get out of the military, or starting to get into the military out of high school. It was one of those things that let me graduate with no college debt, didn't have to worry about anything. Any of the debt that I did have getting out of college was all self-inflicted. So my car that I just had to have with my first-time loan, I mean, it's just one of those things that you do as a butter bar, brand new butter bar, brand new car. It's one of those things that goes synonymous. So don't do that. I recommend don't do that. But as far as joining ROTC, I gained a lot of discipline out of joining ROTC. I gained a lot of inside knowledge, and as well as just having no debt and not being crippled as soon as you join the job market, knowing that you're going to have a paying job as soon as you commission. There's no other benefit that can even be understated there. Like, it is quite literally just the best benefit you can get coming right out of college. A free college degree and a paying job. As long as you don't get dumb debt like that brand new car, brand new butter bar, you'll be fine. Let's go ahead and read some more of this email. So John goes on to talk about his home life. Grew up rather poor, inner city kid. He's worried that he'll be not accepted inside of the military because of his gender, his sexuality, and the color of his skin. Well, I'm going to go ahead and break all that convention, because military, you're going to work together with every shape, size, color, everything. So you're just going to go ahead, you're going to get used to it. Like, as long as you can trust the individual to the left and right of you, it doesn't matter what they are. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter what they are. Just go in with that mindset that you're going to be able to work with a wide spectrum of people. But at the end of the day, you're serving a very valiant mission out there, taking care of the United States and the Constitution. Because we don't serve a king, we serve the Constitution. Although some politicians have definitely forgotten that. I still think that military service is a huge step up for anyone looking to do it. All right, so don't worry about the whole like identity thing. Like, it's just nonsense. It's going to fall off. Recruiting's already changing back. You're not going to have to worry about that stuff too much longer, because the military is going to have to go back to the old way of thinking. All right, what else do you got? You want to travel around the world. Duty position in Korea. All right, well, they're always looking for duty positions in Korea, so that's definitely something that you can look at. I would if you can not go to Camp Casey, Camp Hovey, normally that's reserved for the RTUs, the rotational training units. Yeah, if you could, I would try to go south, Camp Humphreys, any of those. I know it's not really up to you; it's at need of the Army. But if you wanted to go over to Asia, Korea is definitely a good area. Japan you can get as well, but Japan's very unlikely. Just to be perfectly honest, Korea is more likely where you're gonna end up if you want to go over to Asia, and you do put that on your top 5 list. So when you graduate and you actually go to BOLIC, you get a top 20 list of everything that's out there in the military. You put it all up there in your top 20. And then, of course, it's needs of the Army. So because you are a male, you're going to have to do a combat branch first, which actually, believe it or not, increases your chances of getting Korea. So that's pretty good, especially if you're artillery. However, that leads into my next thing about your college degree. Make sure it's not something dumb. Don't do something dumb. It will literally save you a ton of time, a ton of money. It's not worth doing anything that's not technology related. Basically, STEM. Go into STEM. Anything in STEM, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a job on the outside. Don't waste your time with any of the dumb communications or marketing or any of that crap. You can learn marketing on the internet. Go to YouTube, look at any of the thumbnails out there, and then you can go ahead and use the acronym Flaming Hot Red Hot Tits. I mean, literally, that is the exact marketing method that everyone on YouTube's using, everyone on the internet's using. That is marketing 101. Very simple. Don't need to go to college for it. You don't need to pay some professor who's never done it to do it. Business degree would be good as long as it's your minor and not your major. I would say that accounting first. I wish I would have done accounting. Like if I would have done accounting, I'd be a lot better off than I am right now. Granted, right now I'm 7-figure net worth and all that goodness, so it's definitely possible. All you have to do is put in the time, the effort. I'm just telling you early on, don't get in the dumb debt. Don't major in something stupid. It's just not worth your time. You can do something better with the ROTC scholarship. You can do something way more efficient. Computer technology, AI, something like that. Fantastic, great outlooks. In fact, there's a huge crisis coming with AI that people are going to need relationships. So there's going to be a bunch of AI relationships. You could start your own business and get in the government contracting, just like me. Not to drive you into a specific set path, but that's definitely a huge thing. Let's see, what else do you got? So that Korea, you talk a little bit about being concerned that, oh, hey, that one right there, World War III. So you are worried about the whole World War III situation. I'd say it is a worry, especially in Asia. China has an excess male population. They're about to go into either a massive civil war or they're about to cause a fight just to get that excess male population out there and weeded out, for a lack of other terms. I do think that is a rather accurate concern joining the military, but you're going to have 4 years. I don't think a war would last 4 years, so you'll be at 4 years in college unless they do instant commissions, but I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, they'd just be dumb. What else? We covered a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything you had. So, John, I hope that answered your question. Anybody else out there who needs any of these questions answered, like I said before, codyscashflow.com/contact. There's the new form there with the rules. Don't ask dumb questions or I'll have to charge you a dumb tax. It's just how it's going to have to be. Now, if you want me to answer the dumb question just because you feel like having an early Christmas present, fine. You'll have the dumb tax, but you can pay me $50 to answer a stupid question. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.